was a tense Thursday morning on the western Indonesian island of Rempang. Nearly 1,000 residents faced police officers equipped with vests, head protectors, and shields. They blockaded a bridge to prevent law enforcers from entering their villages. The people were protesting against the government's plan to relocate residents whose land will be taken away for use in the Rempang Eco-City project. The police said they arrested 43 demonstrators who were against the proposed displacement of the traditional village. The island of Rempang will be transformed into an eco-city and an industrial zone. The mega complex will house among them a glass and solar panel factory worth over $11 billion. The factory will be built by China's Xi Jinping Group and has been touted as the second largest of its kind in the world. The island of Rempang is strategic because its surrounding islands are rich in quartz and silica sand, the raw materials for solar panels and microchips in electronics. The government says it will help spur the economy and accelerate green energy development. But not everyone in Rempang Island agrees with the initiative.
Ada katanya sosialisasi, tapi yang kami tahu itu bukan warga Sembulang yang datang. Mau juga. Kan Pak judulnya tolak relokasi Pak, jadi kami tak mau nego-nego. Kalau kita nego-nego, itu berarti kan kita menyetujui persetujuan mereka.
Sembulang Village is a fishing community that relies on marine products for its livelihood. The local authority BP Batam has plans to relocate them to temporary location. BP Batam is also trying to persuade residents by offering each family a house and $65 in living expenses per person. But residents say the offer is simply not good enough. They are also afraid they will lose their main job as fishermen. The bottom line is, they do not want to leave the Sembulang village.
Kalau di sini 60 rata-rata menolak, nggak mau walaupun istilahnya itu dianggap tidak pernah kita rasakan. Tapi orang itu banyak menolak karena tidak mau kehidupan lain selain kehidupan yang diterima sekarang.
The Rempang Eco-City project began almost 2 decades ago in 2004. It was a partnership between the Batam city government and a local company, Makmur Elok Graha or MEG, owned by Indonesian tycoon Tommy Winata. Upon the project's revival after 18 years, MEG teamed up with China's Xi Jinping Group to develop the area. Head of local authority BP Batam, Muhammad Rudi, told CGSP that the Chinese investment will not cause harm to the local people, especially the environment.
Karena jangan sampai investasi masuk, bencana datang. Bencana datang yaitu anak-anak kita, saudara kita akan mengalami penyakit yang begitu besar sehingga pemerintah akan mengeluarkan kos lebih besar. Maka itu akan dikontrol oleh kita, pemerintah daerah.
China is expanding its global search for critical minerals. Having dominated Indonesia's nickel processing for electric vehicle batteries, now the country has set its eyes on quartz and silica sand, the essential raw material for solar panel. Since Rempang Island does not have the commodity, the CGSP team had to sail to Rempang neighboring island, Bintan. CGSP team met with Adi Indra Pawanari, the chairman of the Indonesian Quartz Miners Association, to show us how quartz sand looks like.
Nah, kalau di Pulau Bintan ini tidak banyak kuartsanya ini. Ini dari Natuna dan Kabupaten Lingga. Nah, ini yang kualitas terbaik di Indonesia nih. Untuk diekspor. Ini sudah memenuhi standar untuk ekspor.
Right now, quartz in Indonesia is mostly used in construction, water purification, and limited ceramic industry. There is hope that quartz sand can find broader industrial applications in the future, particularly for solar panel production. Some quartz miners in Indonesia have begun to export the commodity to some Chinese companies. Pawanari is hopeful that Indonesian miners will also supply quartz to Xi Jinping Group.
Jadi sampai hari ini kegiatan ekspor yang dilakukan oleh teman-teman dan anggota HIPKI itu masih sebatas ke negara Cina. Kenapa kita memilih Cina? Karena sampai hari ini juga yang memberikan penawaran baru sebatas negara Cina. Belum ada negara lain yang betul-betul serius untuk membeli pasir kuarsa dari Indonesia.
At the third Belt and Road Forum in October this year, Chinese President Xi Jinping remarked that the country will promote green development. He said China is committed to deepening cooperation in green infrastructure, energy, and transportation. Experts are welcoming the gesture. They appreciate China's taking a step forward to fix their foreign investments abroad, specifically in critical minerals.
Ya, saya pikir kalau kita lihat nanti implementasinya ya, tapi kan sejauh ini kan ada 56 miliar dolar komitmen China pada waktu BRI Summit untuk membantu transisi energi, dekarbonisasi juga industri yang ada di Indonesia. Jadi kalau rencana dan implementasinya sesuai, maka ini menjadi salah satu sinyal yang cukup positif untuk memperbaiki tata kelola critical minerals. Karena critical minerals di Indonesia, dominasi dari investasi asing khususnya China sangat besar, hanya 5% kepemilikannya dari BUMN, maka BRI dengan standarisasi yang lebih hijau punya peran yang sangat signifikan.
China has invested billions in Indonesia through the Belt and Road Initiative. These projects, however, have faced significant criticism due to the environmental concerns and high debt burdens. That's why many fear that the quartz downstreaming will only follow its predecessors' footsteps. But Yudhishthira expects that the new BRI regime could prevent that from happening. He suggested that the new BRI make investments with high environmental risks face difficulties securing fundings.
Ini nanti khawatir nilainya jadi rendah dan juga akan menyulitkan juga sebenarnya perusahaan-perusahaan China yang ada di Indonesia untuk memperoleh pembiayaan dengan bunga yang murah. Karena dianggap proyeknya terlalu beresiko di mata lembaga pembiayaan. Ya, saya pikir harus ada tekanan ya langsung dari pemerintah China untuk mengatur dan mengawasi lebih ketat perusahaan-perusahaan yang existing sejak BRI ada.
There is no question that a new governance is needed. Environmental regulations must be strengthened and enforced, and financing must be reformed. Experts are hoping that both the Indonesian government and Chinese government will do their part for transformation.